Ladies and gentlemen, this is a story that came out on AP, and I got this from Yahoo News. And listen to this. Now, we knew a lot of people died from the flu last winter, but it was way higher than any other year. In fact, they said this is the highest number in the last 40 years. 40 years since the last time they saw numbers this high from deaths from the flu. 80,000 people died of flu last winter in US. So it was not our imagination when we saw all of those stories of these young people that were dying all through the winter from the flu. It was really happening, and it was a high number. An estimated 80,000 Americans died of flu and its complications last winter, the disease's highest death toll in at least 4 decades. The director of the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, Dr. Robert Redfield, revealed the total in an interview Tuesday night with the Associated Press. Flu experts knew it was a very bad season, but at least one found size of an estimate surprise. That's huge, said Dr. William Shatner, a Vanderbilt University vaccine expert. The tally was nearly twice as much as the health officials previously considered a bad year, he said. In recent years, flu-related deaths have ranged from about 12,000 to, in the worst year, 56,000, according to the CDC. Last fall and winter, the U.S. went through one of the most severe flu seasons in recent memories. It was driven by a kind of flu that tends to put more people in the hospital and cause more deaths, particularly among young children and the elderly. The season peaked in early February. It was mostly over the end of March, although some flu continued to circulate, making a bad year worse. The flu vaccine didn't work very well. Experts nevertheless said vaccination is still worth it because it makes illness less severe and save lives. Well, it sure didn't do that last year. It was, I'd like to see more people get vaccines. I'm sure you are wishing that, Redfield. At the event in New York, we lost 80,000 people last year to the flu. CDC officials did not have exact counts of how many people died from the flu each year. Flu is so common that not all flu cases are reported, and flu is not always listed on death certificates. They always are very dishonest when it comes down to these death certificates, aren't they? Just like they won't put the drug deaths on there. Very dishonest. So the CDC uses statistical models that are periodically revised to make estimates. Fatal complications from the flu can include pneumonia, stroke, and heart attack. CDC officials called the 80,000 figure preliminary, and it may be slightly revised, but they said it is not expected to go down. The estimates for every flu season go back to the winter of 1976 through 1977. Estimates for many earlier seasons were not readily available. Last winter was not the worst flu season on record. However, the 1918 flu pandemic, I did a video on that, which lasted nearly 2 years, killed more than 500,000 Americans, historians estimate. It is not easy to compare flu seasons through history, partly because the nation's population is changing. There are more Americans and more elderly Americans today than in decades past, noted Dr. Daniel Jurgensen, CDC flu expert. All right. So what they're pretty much saying is they were pretty much taken by surprise at how high the number was for flu deaths last year. That is a lot of deaths, y'all. 80,000? 80,000? Now, just add that with the 72 that they're estimating, which we know they're lowballing, for the opioid plague, and then the suicides, the alcohol deaths. I mean, that's a lot of people that checked out of here last year, y'all. A lot of people. Wow. I know around here, they're trying to encourage everybody to get their flu shots now. In fact, they were actually pushing for this, I would say, like the end of August. You saw the signs go up around here. Oh, come get your free flu shot. Come get your free flu shot, you know. And I tell you, they got flu shots last year, and this flu was not included in the shot. So the shot was really ineffective. That's another reason why so many people died. The shots that they gave out was completely ineffective. So please tell me what you think. 80,000, y'all, checked out of here because of the flu. Woo. I wonder if this is all 50 states, or it's, you know, a deal like the opioid plague. You know, only 22 states report, and that's the number they publish. You never know. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I will see you on the next video. Peace, family.